mommies, daddies, guardians, and primary caregivers. I am Dr. Tippy a med mom, and this is Special Moments with Doc Tippy. Join me as we learn about various topics concerning developmental and behavioral conditions and find ways of dealing with them. Welcome to our special episode today.
Hello, kamusta po kayong lahat? It's so nice to have all of you with us tonight. So I'm Dr. Tippy Tanchanko. I'm a developmental pediatrician. And with me tonight, we have special guests po who will join us. So I'd like to call on my colleagues, Dr. Shobes, Dr. Jean. Hello, welcome sa inyo.
Hi, good evening.
Excited ako sa chikahan natin ngayon. Yes. Actually, nakakamiss, no? Lalo na ngayon, hindi talaga tayo nagkikita face-to-face. So, maganda rin talaga na meron tayong mga venues like this na kahit paano, meron pa rin connection.
Kahit
excited na ako makipagkwentuhan, Doc.
Ako naman kahit virtual, sobrang happy ako that we can still connect with each other. So, Doc Tippy, share naman natin what's so special about our episode this month.
Okay, actually, July is my birth month. So, alam niyo po, golden girl na po ako. Parang kaya
Happy
golden
birthday.
tayong lahat. Thank you. So, and in that spirit, 'di ba? Parang it's Thanksgiving. It's pasasalamat po talaga para sa lahat ng blessings na nakuha natin for life. So, gusto natin mag-share din tayo. So, kaya tayo nandito, it's to share knowledge para sa mga children na merong special needs and their families. Yun yung purpose po ng ating episode and our channel. At saka, syempre, kamustahan din? Kasi gusto nating malaman, kamusta po ba kayong lahat? How are you doing sa mga bahay nyo? Kamusta mga teachers natin? Ang mga professionals na kasama natin dito sa field natin, ano? So, we're all hoping that we're all doing well and ang gusto natin, syempre, we're thriving, di ba? Anong tingin nyo, Doc Shobes, Doc Jean?
Actually, Doc, sobra akong natatouch kasi parang you invited us to be part of this team and parang the notion of parang giving back to our patients, to the families that we've worked with. Parang ito na yung chance natin. And thank you, Doc, for having us as part of it.
Nako, gift kayong lahat sa akin at saka sa mga parents na kasama natin in this journey. Super thank you.
Ako, I want to hear also from the parents. Kamusta naman kayo dyan sa bahay? So, mga isang taon na rin tayo lahat na sa bahay, di ba? And then ako, Doc Tippy, very happy ako to be part of the Med Mom team. Kasi very helpful siya talaga. But ano pa talaga yung Med Mom, Doc Tippy? Can you share that with us?
Sige, actually, MedMom started in 2012. So, we started as an interdisciplinary clinic. Marami tayong mga co-professionals, mga therapists, teachers, mga psychologists na kasama sa team. And syempre, because of the pandemic, we had to pivot a little and parang adapt our services. So we're now composed of a team of developmental pediatricians. And mamaya yun po yung mga special guests natin. Papakilala po natin lahat sila. Yan. So, gusto natin to kasi syempre, di ba, gusto natin, we honor collaboration. Kaya, syempre, ganun pa rin tayo as one community na tulong-tulong pa rin tayo. And speaking of community, Doc Shobes, baka gusto mong i-share kung ano yung mga plans natin for the near future.
Doc Tippy, yes, I'm so excited kasi nga, di ba, parang the past few weeks, no, we've actually been working on several episodes na dapat abangan nila. As in, weekly, meron tayo, diba? Parang, ano yung una natin, Jean?
Oo.
Yung first ata natin, we're gonna be talking about language. Anong day tayo magto-talk? I think every Wednesday tayo mag-show ng episodes natin. And every episode, iba ang topic. Kasi di ba, may mga times, we'll invite you to share your stories with us. Minsan naman, we'll invite an expert. So, ano pa bang pwedeng mangyari for us?
Tapos remember, di ba, parang yung una, parang we would want to give them an overview. So, parang meron discuss ng topic na yon. Tapos, yun nga.
Yung language shows, no? Pwede nating daanan like red flags of language.
Right. Tapos, yun nga. Tapos, parang it will be a bonus, no? Kasi meron tayong mga families. Tapos, in the end, meron question and answer na live, actually. So, that's the 4th episode parate ng month na yon. So
gusto natin, tama, di ba, Doc Shobes? mas interactive talaga yung mga episodes na gagawin natin, yung mga videos na gagawin natin. And doon natin makikita na po sa ating audience ngayong gabi. Sana po we encourage your participation. So magsisimula tayo. Speaking of participation, Doc Jean, ano yung mga, simulan na natin kaya?
Una, because gusto namin ng inyong participation, we are open to hear from you. Ano ba ang gusto ninyong pag-usapan namin? You can type in our Facebook chat, what do you want us to talk about in the next episode? Tapos try namin i-tackle, isama namin sa ating mga discussions para we can also address your concerns. At dahil birthday month ni Doc Tippy, siya ang magbibigay ng gift sa inyo. So, Doc Tippy, di ba? Magbibigay tayo ng special gifts to the people.
Yes,
yes. So excited ako. Ano to, Doc Tips?
Oh, so dali kasi important din kasi na marinig natin yung kung ano yung gusto nila, 'di ba? So it's really important na nako pagkakataon nyo na po ito na okay, ito kasi concern ng anak ko. Maganda i-bring up nyo na yung topic na gusto nyo para magawa natin ng episode na tungkol dun sa topic na gusto mo. And then speaking of gifts, syempre 'di ba gusto natin laging paying it forward. So Doc Jean, ano yung gift natin para sa kanila? Dun sa mauunang mag-type ng kanilang proposed na episode for us.
Ang gift sa inyo ay tickets. Tickets para saan? Meron kaming biennial convention. So lahat kami ay part ng Philippine Society for Developmental Behavioral Pediatrics at meron kaming 11th biennial convention this September 8 and 9. So makikita nyo, up na up ang title, Doc Tippy, Growing Up During the Pandemic. So magto-tackle siya ng things kung anong gagawin sa bahay, anong gagawin ng mga magulang, ano pwedeng gawin ng mga therapists, yung mga nagte-teletherapy, yun yung gagawin niya. And Shoops, di ba? Open to sa lahat. Sino nga yung pwede mag-attend?
So, na-mention na ni Jean, no? So, everyone is welcome. So, you just have to follow us parate on Facebook. Subscribe sa mga YouTube channel namin.
So, for the biennial, pwede mag-attend yung parents, teachers, therapists, psychologists, even school administrators. You are all welcome to attend. Kasi Doc Tippy, what have we compiled for them? Di ba meron tayong speakers na?
Ang dami, oo. Meron tayong iba-ibang tracks actually para sa mga iba-ibang field of specialization ng ating audience, no? Tapos, yun nga, parang ang daming mga ideas na pwede nilang ma-pick up. So, pati sa mga parents na nakikinig, ano mga strategies yung pwede nilang gamitin sa anak nila, or parents at mga professionals, teachers, mga therapists din, no? So, kaya exciting nga na maka-attend sana sila ng biennial natin.
Siguro important din na malaman na may have local and international experts to talk to you. So, type na kayo dyan sa Facebook chat namin. What are the topics you want us to discuss? And we'll pick 2 special winners or 2 special people who can get tickets to the biennial. And when we've chosen you, we will send you an FB messenger para ma-claim ninyo ang inyong prize.
Nako, i-mark na natin dapat yan mga parents, mga teachers. So, September 8 to September 9. So, grabe, parang ang dami palang ang daming mangyayari. Parang na-excite tuloy ako. Eto, Doc, meron lang akong gustong, pwede ko nang simulan, magtanong?
Sige.
Sige. Doc, di ba kanina, parang na-announce na, ECQ na naman. What do you think? May impact na naman natin. Families that we've actually worked with in the past few years, no? Mga children, especially Doc, yung advocate natin.
Oo. Actually, 'di ba, parang kaya nga medyo natatakot tayo with the pandemic kasi hindi natin alam ano yung longer term effect sa ating mga anak. Pero 'di ba gusto pa rin natin na kahit na ganito yung sitwasyon natin ngayon, we want to maximize yung mga pwede natin gawin sa bahay or pwede natin ding be creative. 'Di ba sabi nga nila pag crisis daw, that's when opportunity knocks din kasi pwede tayong makaimbento ng bagong laro or bagong activities for our kids. Siguro, maganda lang tandaan natin na you want to think of development as something holistic. Kasi yung iba, di ba, nakafocus lang, halimbawa motor skills lang, or halimbawa language lang. Gusto natin yung buong development ng bata, talagang fino-focus din ng mga magulang natin. Doc Shobs, ikaw naman, kwento mo nga sa amin, like halimbawa, di ba may mga anak ka na medyo school age ba or preschool?
Doc, ano po, bali, I have 5, 7, and 10 actually. So medyo tatlo na. So actually yun nga, Doc, no? Parang kung mapapansin mo, medyo ngayon, parang learning curve pa rin ako kasi nga, parang each developmental age, parang iba-iba yung mga needs nila. So
Right.
parang, for example, iba yung needs ng isang online learner as a preschooler. Tapos at the same time, I find myself being amazed on how mga 10-year-old ko, Doc, na very resilient, no? Nagko-cope
Oo.
kahit paano if they don't see their, classmates. Kasi yun yung parati niyang, complain sa akin. He doesn't get to see his friends.
Oo. So we have to be creative then in terms of the activities that we will offer our kids. Kasi di ba, Doc Jean, important, developmentally appropriate. Ano nga ba ibig sabihin ng developmentally appropriate, Doc Jean?
Dapat alam din ng parents kung ano ba yung kaya na gawin ng inyong anak. So, kunyari, 2 years old, hindi naman natin siya pwedeng pabasahin ng libro kasi hindi pa nila kakayanin, di ba? But you can read to your kids pag 2 years old sila kasi kaya na nilang makinig, kaya na nila ding mag-listen sa inyo. So, tamang-tama, Doc Tippy, meron tayong isang question dito from Lalis Arquintalo. Sabi niya, yung anak niya na 5 years old.
Hi, Mommy Lalis.
Yes. So yung anak daw po niya ng 5 years old, nagte-therapy naman na daw. Pero ang gusto niyang malaman, paano ba niya matuturuan magbasa yung kanyang 5-year-old na anak sa bahay? May tips kaya tayo, Doc Tippy?
Okay. Actually, gusto natin, minsan kasi kung halimbawa may special needs yung anak natin, kaya humingi ng assessment sa mga developmental pediatricians kasi gusto natin malaman kung nasaan yung current capacities or kung ano yung kayang gawin ng mga anak natin. And when it comes to reading, there are actually some prerequisite skills na sinasabi nga natin na tinitignan muna ng mga doktor or ng mga teachers or reading specialists bago sabihin na, okay, pwede na nating i-start ituro ang reading. Kasi alam niyo po, kung titignan natin, ang kaibahan ng reading sa language, ang sinasabi nila reading is language-based, di ba? Kaya una tinitignan natin, kamusta ba yung language skills ng bata? And ang makikita din po natin, kung halimbawa, makita ng mga teachers na there's a certain readiness for it, then at saka po maaaring ituro na yung reading. Kasi gusto natin sa reading yung may comprehension din, hindi lang yung babasahin nila lahat ng mga words pero hindi nila naiintindihan kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng binabasa nila.
So, agree ako, Doc Tippy. So, parang, I guess it's reminder to the parents, no? Parang developmentally, may expectations sa mga reading levels ng bawat bata. Tapos, Doc, ito lang, may mga, na tayo, viewers all over. So, may Bicol from Iligan. And then,
wow, good evening po.
Yes, good evening. Tapos, Doc, may question tayo. So, I think this is related to the pandemic, Doc. Yung behavior daw actually, niya, medyo nagbago during the pandemic. So, anong comments natin dito, Doc?
Actually, alam nyo, parang very common concern yan ng mga parents na nakita ko during the lockdown, di ba? Kasi nung nag-lockdown, we had to close the clinic, pero we started teleconsult. So from all over, we've been receiving referrals din po, no? And then ngayon, nag-face-to-face na rin kami, well, bago mag-Delta. Pero that's a common concern kasi marami sa mga bata, mga anak natin, nanibago din. Parang tayo, in the same way na nanibago tayo kasi sa bahay lang tayo, paulit-ulit na minsan yung mga activities na ginagawa natin. Kaya nakita rin natin yung changes in behavior. Lalo na po siguro yung mga kids natin with autism. Kasi remember, ang autism po, ang batang may autism, gusto nila ng sameness, gusto nila pareho lagi yung routine or yung mga nakasanayan nila. And with the lockdown, kitang-kita po natin na nayugyog talaga yung mga nakasanayan nila, and that has caused a lot of behavioral concerns with parents, with families, at saka syempre pati yung bata kasi na-stress po pati yung mga anak natin sa ganitong sitwasyon.
I think then, Dr. Tippy, nawala rin yung access to therapy. That could have also contributed to yung behavioral difficulties ng mga bata. Putting back an order or a schedule for them will also be helpful for these kids. Yun. Si Shoals, binati niya yung ating mga friends from Iligan and Bicol. Meron pang nagpapahay from Pampanga, from Bulacan. Meron pa all the way from Nueva Ecija. Yan siguro talaga yung benefit ng virtual platforms. Marami talaga nakakarinig sa atin. And I think there are a couple more of questions coming in. Since virtual na rin kasi ang therapy, ang tinatanong nila ay paano ba daw pumili ng tamang therapist para sa kanilang mga anak?
Okay, naku, parang, ano ba ang world peace question dyan? World peace na sagot. Ako siguro, ang sasabihin ko, kailangan hanapin niyo yung match. Match na therapist para sa anak nyo, pero match din para sa inyo as a family. And there are a lot of factors na kinoconsider natin, di ba? Even your personality. Halimbawa, kung kayo yung type na parent na matanong, gusto nyo talaga, nalalaman kung ano yung nangyayari. Hanap kayo ng therapist na mahilig naman magturo o kaya yung talagang gustong mag-explain, matyaga mag-explain, no? Kasi importante po yun. Or halimbawa, yung anak nyo, minsan nakikita natin, lalo na for very young kids, gusto natin very playful, very relationship-based talaga yung interaction na gusto nila. So yun naman yung hahanapin din natin dun sa therapist natin. Ang basic assumption lang dito, syempre, yung qualifications din, ano? So importante din po na we go to reliable, let's say, therapy centers or yung mga parang nag-train po talaga na specialista yung hahanapin natin.
Agree, no, Doc Tippy? Parang I find my family's mga feedbacks nila with regards to therapist, parang hiyang-hiyang. So sometimes you right fit parate with the child. So hindi yan actually overnight, Doc Tippy, na parang pag nag-therapy, as in may effect na kaagad.
Correct.
So,
And a lot of parents need to be patient, ha. Kasi alam mo, Shubs, ang na-experience ko rin during this pandemic, there are some patients who will say, na-try ko na yung teleconsult or teletherapy, hindi siya nag-work. Tapos pag tinanong mo, ay isang beses lang pala niya trinay. So, hindi siya, kumbaga, adequate trial na tinatawag natin. Kasi, syempre, kailangan magbigyan ng time yung bata para mag-adjust dito sa bagong, again, routine, bagong tao, bagong setup. Kasi ngayon, screen. Ito na yung kaharap nila ngayon. Hindi talaga tao yung kaharap nila. No? So, marami talagang adjustments na nangyayari din.
Doc Tippy, meron naman dito naman nag-question kasi meron daw siyang child with autism na nag-therapy dati pero because of the pandemic, it actually stopped. Now, nagsasalita naman na, although the audience is asking kung pwede actually enroll sa Kumon for reading.
Sige. Siguro ang una kong sasabihin, bumalik po kayo sa developmental pediatrician nyo kasi important po na malaman natin nasa ang level na po ba or ano po yung current capacity. So, pag napupunta po kayo sa DevPed kasi parang check din nila saan magaling yung anak nyo, saan yung mga gaps na kailangan nating tulungan yung bata, And that will tell us ano yung next na step na kailangan gawin ng bata. Now, hindi po ako makakasalita about yung mga halimbawa Kumon or mga programs kasi again, depende po yan sa developmental stage ng anak nyo at saka kung yung meron na siyang readiness for some programs. Kaya halimbawa yung iba din magtatanong, pwede na ba ako mag-school? So again, po yan, we have to individualize our approach to these questions.
And I think maybe kailangan din tingnan yung prerequisite skills na pinag-usapan mo kanina. And kung developmentally appropriate na ba yung skill, meaning kung ready na ba siya. Kaya naman niya, ready na siya. And ang makaka-help talaga will be the developmental behavioral pediatricians, di ba? Para ma-explain din nila and ma-individualize din kung ano yung gagawin.
Yes, tama.
Okay, wait, dumadami na yung natin, yung mga nanonood sa atin. Siguro, remind lang ulit natin sila, what are the things they're supposed to do para at least, di ba, meron tayong pinangako sa kanilang raffle.
Yes!
So, para sa ating raffle, don't forget to type the topics that you want us to discuss. At meron pa kaming isa pa, not just yung aming topics that you want to discuss. We also want to ask you one question at i-type nyo lang yung sagot niyo sa ating Facebook chat. And it is, ano ba ang title ng first episode ng Special Moments with Doc Tippy? Bibigyan ko kayo ng clue. Pwede kayo pumunta sa aming YouTube channel at pakikita nyo kaagad nandun ang title. Habang nandun kayo, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
Ayan, tignan natin kung sino makakahanap ng channel natin.
Dapat pabilisan.
Pabilisan, sige.
Yes, sige. Habang
Oo.
may nagtatype at hinahanap nila ang atang channel, meron tayong mga viewers from Iloilo. Meron akong nakita dito. Meron
Wow.
from Mandaluyong, Taytay, Rizal. Batiin naman natin sila. Hi!
Hello! Good evening po sa inyong lahat. Nakakain na po ba kayo ng hapunan? At kumakain po ba mag-isa yung anak nyo ngayon or sinusubuan nyo? Ayan, ako po. Isa pa yan na pwede palang topic din na pag-usapan natin. Ano? Actually, it's a topic na pag-usapan natin. Yung feeding skills din po kasi importante. At saka yung picky eating sa ating mga anak. Those are some topics din na kailangan abangan nila in the coming months.
Correct. So, yan, feeding. Tapos, Doc, ito, may ulit tayo question. So, with online school, since the pandemic, parang nakaharap sa gadget. So, perennial problem. So, ang mga advice natin, Doc?
Okay.
Gadget.
Actually po, ito rin yung parang realization ko during the pandemic. Kasi di ba pre-pandemic, sinasabi natin, hindi, kailangan natin tanggalin lahat ng gadgets or parang kumbaga nagkaroon tuloy tayo ng notion na lahat ng gadgets or technology would be evil or bad or it will affect our attention and everything else in our child's brain. Ano? Pero ang realization ko po sa pandemic is we need to take advantage of the technologies that's available to us. Except that, hindi tayo magiging slaves to this technology. We still need to know how to manage it. So ako nga ngayon, when I advise parents, di ba meron tayong requirement na time limits kung ano yung gagawin natin. But I also tell them, minsan inevitable kasi nga yung klase is online and it takes hours, lalo na kung school age na yung mga anak natin. Ang important pong tandaan nyo is that hadlang ba or nadi-disturb ba ng excessive gadgets yung other activities na dapat ginagawa ng anak nyo. So, nakaka-exercise pa ba siya or nakaupo na lang siya the whole time? Kung yun yung kaso, then babawasan ko yung gadget. Natutulog ba siya sa tamang oras? Kasi kung napupuyat siya hanggang madaling araw kasi naglalaro kasama ang kanyang mga kaibigan, then babawasan ko rin po siguro yung gadgets, no? Pero kaya po importante na meron talagang plano ang bawat pamilya para makita anong swak dun sa mga habits ng pamilya, pati bata, pati matanda. Kasi importante po na tayo yung nagmo-model sa tamang paggamit natin ng mga gadgets.
So, Doc Tippy,
Correct, Doc
yung
Tippy.
meron siyang schedule. Tapos, gagawin mo na lahat ng important things. Pag may natirang oras, yun yung magandang ibigay for gadget time niya. Diba? As long as nagawa lahat ng chores, hindi lang naman pag-aaral, meron din tayong chores na alagaan ng sarili, which includes exercise, diba? And then, yung pag may natirang time, yun yung pwede na talaga silang manood ng gadget or TV time. Shoops, may kung gustong idagdag.
Yeah, share ko lang what works actually sa family ko kasi, di ba, I mentioned tatlo mga kids ko. So parang I actually make it a point, meron kaming gadget time out. So there are actually important, sabihin natin, during meal times na yan, super walang gadget.
Ganyan.
No, even the adults, tandaan natin. Kasi, di ba, we should be role models to our kids. So paano kaya nila matututunan to if pati tayo, di ba, parang minsan kaya naman na ipansan tabi mo na para at least makarelax din and then we can talk to one another. No,
Huwag nila na gadget-free zone sa bahay, di ba? So maganda yun, so pag kunyari magkakain lahat, pwede isang tabi mo na lahat ng telepono. Kasama yung tatay at nanay, ha? Deposit.
Dapat, importante yan, no? Pati ang bedroom. The bedroom should be a gadget-free zone, di ba? Important din talaga.
Para better din yung sleep nila, di ba, Doc Tippy? Pag tinabi natin yung gadgets at wala na talaga sa bedroom. Tsaka, Shows, I agree with you. Role model ang parents. So, if you want yung mga kids ninyo to stay off the gadget, you also have to stay off your gadgets. Para naman, di ba, they will have someone that they can copy and imitate. Dahil meron tayong mga avid viewers, may winner na tayo para sa ating raffle. So, gusto ko lang...
Sino ang winner natin?
Ang ating winner ay si Vic Bernardo. So, Vic Bernardo, wait for us to get in touch with you so that we can tell you how you can claim your ticket to our 11th Biennial Convention. Doc Tippy, may nag-hi sa inyo. Si Teacher Rose.
Yes, hi Teacher Rose! Mamaya may surprise pa kami para sa'yo, Teacher Rose. Meron pang kasama dito. Hi!
Ito, Doc, medyo may magandang question. I think a lot, hindi lang yung person na nagtanong, no? Kasi syempre since pandemic and we also have overseas workers na syempre hindi makauwi. So yung isa daw, nag-relate ang situation niya na nung nakita daw niya yung daddy niya sa FB, parang medyo naluha. So is there any mga parang things that we can advise even other families who are in similar situation, Doc Tippy?
Okay, so ako parang 'di ba kagaya kanina, let's make use of technology to connect us to our family members. Kasi ngayon 'di ba, pati si lolo, si lola naka-quarantine from us 'di ba kasi ayaw natin silang parang hawakan or madala sa kanila yung virus din 'di ba? So let's make use of technology. Again, gusto ko balikan yung sinabi ni Doc Jean kanina na keep a schedule kasi yung regularity na yan. Okay, alam ko every night at 7 o'clock tatawag si daddy ko or tatawag si mama ko na nasa ibang bansa or nasa probinsya, na lockdown doon, hindi makapunta dito. So that kind of regularity also offers that connection for our kids and for us as well. Kung halimbawa nalulungkot tayo, I think it's important that we acknowledge yung emotion kasi 'di ba minsan ang tendency natin would be hindi ka dapat malungkot. Or kayo iiyak, nandiyan lang yan o matatawagan ka naman tomorrow. I think it's important that number one, we acknowledge the emotions that our children or even us. Ako nga rin, nasad ako kasi parang namimiss ko na rin si papa mo. So, pwede nating acknowledge on, label the feeling. How are you feeling? So, parang ito yung parang pagtulong natin dun sa anak natin on how to process their emotions, no? And alam nyo, talagang ang daming, parang minsan nga roller coaster, di ba? Yun sa dami ng events or ito magla-lockdown na naman, may konting fear na naman. Tapos umuulan pa, magbabaha kaya yung bahay namin ngayon. So, hanapin natin, I always try to look for the happy side. Or meron nga ako kinikip, sa gabi nagsusulat ako, meron akong happy thoughts journal. So these are things that we're grateful for. We can actually teach that habit to our older kids, no? Parang, sige, sulat nyo dyan, ano yung mga good things na nangyari sa atin today. So those are some things that I share to parents that I encounter. Kayo ba, meron ba kayong masasuggest din for yung families who are not together at this time?
Actually, Doc, yun nga, no? Kasi parang marami akong patient. And I always tell them na this is actually the best time na if you FaceTime nyo, and make it as regular as possible. And it actually builds yung social emotional development ng mga bata as early on. If you actually validate their feelings, identify, tapos parang tell them, no? Parang you are actually being a responsive caregiver. So, parang pinapaalam niyo sa kanila and then you empathize with them. So, in a way, there's a trust that is actually building. So, actually, dapat simulat pa man, when they were still in their growing up years, na-establish na to.
Important nga yan. Thanks for that, Doc Shubs, no? Yes.
Meron akong question here that came in. Paano ba daw mag-comfort ng mga kids who have meltdown? So meron siyang 9-year-old child with autism. Paano daw maka-help mag-comfort ng meltdowns?
Okay. Ang una ko sigurong tatanungin is, hanapin din natin, di ba, yung ABCs nga of behavior. Parang, bakit kaya nagka-meltdown yung anak niya? And ako kasi parang I try to look at it from a view of curiosity. Di ba? Hindi yung not to reprimand the child or parang hindi para kagalitan yung bata or i-repress talaga kung ano yung nararamdaman niya. No? Pero number one, hanapin ko, bakit kaya nangyari to? Or could it have been prevented had I noticed ano yung triggers nung meltdown ng anak ko? So hanapin natin, minsan ang meltdown is physiologic. Gutom pala siya, hindi natin alam. Or kung naka-diaper pa siya, puno na pala yung lampin niya, yung diaper niya. No? Or baka very uncomfortable, lalagnatin pala or may sakit pala. So we want to look for those reasons bakit sila nagkaka-meltdown. So, and we want to anticipate it. Kasi sinasabi po nila, pag halimbawa nandun ka na sa meltdown, parang pupuntok na yung bulkan, hindi mo na yan, mahirap na yan parang takpan or parang tanggalin yung meltdown na yun. No? You really need to wait for your child to regulate ulit or parang humupa ulit yung galit niya or yung emotions niya. No? And a lot of times tayo as parents, importante yung role natin as co-regulator. Ano ibig sabihin ng co-regulator? Pag yung galit ng anak mo, sinabayan mo ng galit din or nainis ka sa kanya, then minsan lalong humahaba yung meltdown, lalong mas nagkakaroon ng aggression or minsan nasasabi natin mga salita na hindi naman natin gustong sabihin, napakawalan lang natin. So, importante nga yung makita natin ano yung trigger and then, yun nga, let's help our child co-regulate. Kaya importante rin yung sinabi ni Doc Schultz kanina na attuned yung parents, attentive sila dun sa mga needs ng anak natin kasi oftentimes actually attention lang natin yung gusto rin ng anak natin, kaya pala nagka-meltdown din in the first place, no? So, there.
I think important din, Doc Tippy, to wait also for the child din to calm down. Hindi din pwede na bigla-bigla mo na lang i-approach. Kasi paminsan, di ba, kailangan nila din ng time to calm themselves down, to process yun. It would be good. Some parents I know would sit beside their child. Upo lang sila without talking to them. Para lang pakiramdam ng bata na may kasama siya, hindi siya nag-iisa, nandito lang ako. And then when they calm down, they try to talk to the child. And I think that helps din, di ba?
Right. Isang technique nga yan, Doc Gina, no? Actually, minsan nga, parang hayaan mo lang minsan yung anak mo, nagsisettle down siya. Mag-isa. Ngayon pala, masyado na pala tayong stimulus, lalo na kung kinakagalitan mo siya, matinis yung boses mo. Tapos minsan, actually, halimbawa yung kids natin with autism, ilaw. Sobrang bright na ilaw, parang okay, nakaka-trigger na rin to sa kanila, di ba? So,
pwede rin, Doc Tippy, yung sound pag masyadong taas.
Right, oo. So we have to be mindful talaga, no? At saka, alam nyo kaya ako believe sa parents kasi kilala nila talaga yung mga anak nila. And I think that's very important, no? So, there.
I think meron tayong isa pang winner, di ba? So one of the things that we asked them, ano ba ang topic suggestion? So si Shan Rose Torre, ang kanyang topic suggestion ay understanding behavior in children. Shan Rose, na-predict namin ang iyong sagot kasi part yan ng mga topics na i-discuss namin in the coming months.
Ayan. Uy, excited ako. Actually, ang ganda nun, no? Mga suggestions din ng parents kung ano talaga yung kailangan nila. I think that's important that we listen to parents. Kaya we really welcome your suggestions and we actually welcome your stories. Kung gusto niyo ikwento sa amin yung story ng anak nyo or story nyo, yung journey that you've been going through, we would want to hear from you.
Meron pa pong mga questions here. I think I will group this. Ang question ng isa ay, hereditary ba ang autism? At yung isa, may regression ba daw sa autism?
Okay, siguro unahin ko muna yung hereditary ba ito. So, karamihan ng mga batang may autism, hindi natin mapipinpoint kung meron bang genetic or yung namamanang factor na namana niya from a previous generation. Kasi marami sa kanila, pag i-review nyo po yung family tree or yung family history nila, parang wala naman sa pamilya na merong condition or other disability. Pero sa mga pag-aaral po ngayon, sinasabi there's that very close interaction of nature and nurture. So yung genetics, kalaro niyan ang environment natin and sinasabi nila na yun yung maaaring matrigger yung mga symptoms na nakikita natin in autism. Kaya nga po, there are parang some scientists who will really look into the metabolism of children with autism, how they detoxify or kung ano yung mga special needs din ng katawan nila, ng physiology nila. So meron na pong mga pag-aaral dun sa ganung approach po sa autism.
Tamang-tama, Doc Tippy. May kakatanong lang. Ano ba daw ang role ng probiotics sa diet ng mga children with special needs?
Okay. Actually, favorite topic ko po ang diet. ang nutrition and Pero, sige, ano ang role ng probiotics? Meron po tayo kasi ngayong mga pag-aaral na talagang kinokonekta nila ang gut or yung tiyan natin, yung intestines natin, at saka ang brain. So, ang sinasabi po nila, important yung connection na yan kasi karamihan ng mga neurotransmitters natin or yung chemical na nagkocontrol sa ating attention, sa ating mood, karamihan po niyang ginagawa sa tiyan. Now, ang tiyan po natin, meron po diyang mga nakatira na mga good bacteria or yun yung microbiome na sinasabi natin, no? And merong mga pagkakataon, halimbawa, when we take antibiotics or halimbawa, meron po, hindi po maganda yung food sources natin, hindi rin maganda yung bacteria na nabubuhay sa ating gut and it causes inflammation all over the body, not just of children with autism, actually pati yung mga may matatanda na may chronic illnesses, ganun din po. So, ang role ng probiotics is to introduce yung mga good bacteria na yan sa katawan. Kaya lang po, ito lagi kong sinasabi, ang pinakamagandang source pa rin of probiotics will be your food. Saan mo ito makukuha? So, yung mga mahilig po magburo, nasa ba dyan yung mga taga Pampanga na magaling magluto. Nako. So, alam ko si Dr. Poy, mamaya papakilala po natin yan. Mga magaling magluto. So, important po yung paano tayo magluto ng pagkain natin, yung fina-ferment natin, yung pagkain ng children natin. That's a good source of probiotics. Pero ang isang wag po natin kakalimutan is yung mga prebiotics. And when we talk about prebiotics, ito yung fiber. So, saan natin nakukuha ang fiber? Sa gulay na kinakain. Sino po sa inyo mahilig kumain ng gulay? At yan, very good, Doc Jean. Ayan, importante ang gulay at saka rainbow of gulay. So, iba-ibang color ng gulay yung kailangan kinakain natin sa araw-araw.
Dr. Tippy, yan yung
Correct,
rainbow
Dr.
plate,
Tippy.
no? Yung rainbow
Yeah.
plate na sinasabi natin, kailangan makulay ang plato. Hindi lang pwede na puro kanin or puro brown na meat, diba? Dapat may veggies din to spice up then your plate, diba? So, you wanted to
Right.
say?
So, tama, no? Kasi feeding ang pinag-uusapan. So, they will have to look forward to. Meron tayong nutrition, na topics. 1 whole month po yan. Doc Tippy, meron lang kanina, sorry, hindi natin masyadong na-elaborate. Something to do with, yung may regression daw ba sa autism?
Ay, oo nga.
Or ang
Tama.
regression niya?
Tama. Actually, nga, na-miss ko yan kanina. Thanks for the reminder, Doc Shobes, at saka sa ating viewer, no? So, meron po tayong tinatawag na autistic regression. It's a term na that's how they describe it. And it usually happens mga between 15 months, 18 months to 2 years old. So, ano yung nakikita natin? Initially, parang typically, or parang on time, yung mga milestones ng anak natin, pati yung pagsasalita, pati yung pagtingin nila sa atin, pag tinatawag. And then, dun sa time na yon, na binanggit ko, mga 1.5 to 2 years old or a little earlier, for some, biglang, whoops, nagsa-stop, nagpa-plateau yung development, or sadly yung iba, talagang nawawala yung skill. Biglang dati magsasalita na, tapos hindi nagtuloy, wala nang words na nadagdagan, or iba nawala talaga yung mga words nila, or hindi na sila biglang tumitingin. So, it does happen to a certain percentage of children with autism.
Tippy, dahil nainganyo sila sa ating mga probiotic questions, nagkaroon tayo ng suggestion for future episodes. Sabi ni Miss Marie Carchu, let's talk about nutrition. So yan, consider siyang isang winner. So Ma'am Marie Car will get in touch with you, ha? So that you can claim your gift from us.
Yan, alam mo talagang kailangan lang natin talaga i-emphasize with nutrition kasi we can really make a difference in the lives of our children, no? So, important po that we pay attention to it. Kasi kadalasan, di ba, parang, sige, basta meron tayong mahain sa natin, sa mga anak natin, akala natin okay na, no? But we really need to choose whole food, yung quality ng food po talaga, kailangan natin pagtuunan ng pansin.
Doc, meron pang isang question that nandito. So, asking about sibling rivalry, how to address this. Although medyo unique yung situation ng isang viewer natin. She actually has 3 kids and the firstborn is actually visually impaired and yung youngest niya medyo jealous kasi nga siguro yung attention that's being given to that child mas mahaba.
Yes, oo. Alam mo kasi parang sinasabi nga, ito sinabi rin to sa akin ng nanay ko nung nanganak ako dun sa, I have 3 kids eh. Tapos ang fear ko nun, paano ko hahatiin yung sarili ko kapag meron na akong other kids? Alam niyo po, parang ang realization ko, hindi mo talaga hinahati yung sarili mo. Parang equal silang lahat and you are actually able to give time and to parang devote your energies to all of them. Pero kung halimbawa meron ding special needs yung anak natin, minsan ang hinahanap natin dito is equity eh. Parang sino ba yung mas may kailangan ng pansin? Kaya minsan, kadalasan yun yung nangyayari, sila yung mas nabibigyan natin ng pansin. Siguro importante lang, siguro para maiwasan natin yung sibling rivalry is we also involve the siblings siblings in the care of their ate or their younger brother, involved din po natin sila dun sa care na yon. So that's one thing that you can do. Ang isa pa po is you still need to dedicate time na ito one-on-one time po talaga with the sibling of the child, no, na parang alam, para matandaan din yan, love din pala ako ni mommy, special din pala ako sa aking mga magulang, no. So important din po. So again, yun nga, so if there's a schedule and there's a routine that you follow, sometimes that will also help. Yan. O sandali. Ipopause ko muna kayo. Marami na kayong tanong sa akin. Nakakarami na kayo. So, bago po tayo magtuloy, gusto ko pong i-invite ang ating mga special guests tonight. I would like to call on my colleagues, ang mga developmental pediatricians po na kasama natin ngayong gabi. Hi guys! Kamusta na kayo?
Hello!
Hi!
Doc Aisel.
Hello, reunion din natin to.
Reunion.
Hi!
Hi everyone!
Yun, may mga nag-hi din from our viewers from Bataan, from Tarlac. Hi daw.
Legazpi City, meron din.
Yes.
Ayan, pakilala naman kayo.
Hello, I'm Doc Aisel.
Hello, I'm Doc Colleen. Good evening.
Hi, I'm Doc Iris.
Hi, I'm Doc Pabs.
Hi, I'm Dr. Olive. Magandang gabi.
Hello, ako po si Dr. Poy, Maya Pabengi Kekongan.
Wow, ayan. Galing sa Pampanga, si Doc Poy, para sa ating hindi nakakaintindi. Sadali, sino pa? Si Doc Iris. Taga saan ka naman, Doc Iris?
Hello, I'm from Bacolod.
Ayan, o 'di ba? Parang nakakatuwa. Dumadami na rin po talaga ang mga developmental pediatricians natin. So nakakatuwa. Thank you for joining us tonight. At baka gusto niyo akong tulungan. Sumagot sa mga tanong at mukhang medyo marami na tayong tanong.
Ako, Doc, meron ako.
Sige.
sige.
Go. Mauna kaya, go.
Sige, okay. Meron lang akong parang part na rin ng kumustahan natin. I'm wondering lang, ano yung mga common concerns na ang dami kaninang lumalabas na issue sa Facebook? Kayo, anong na-encounter nyo na common concerns ng patients nyo or kahit ng mga anak ng friends na binibring up nila ngayon during the pandemic?
Ako, Doc Coco, ang usual na nakikita ko, parang yung language concerns pa rin. No? Marami pa rin parents, whether pre-pandemic or ngayon, yung speech delay ang main concern nila. No? How about kayo? Ano nakikita nyo?
Dito sa Bacolod, Doc, same. Language concerns pa din. Another factor din yung socialization ng mga bata.
Oo nga.
Medyo nabawasan.
Anong
Diyan, Doc Foy?
Yeah, oo, same din, no? In Pampanga, language concerns. Meron din yung regression of language abilities. Very common nung nag-pandemic kasi hindi na sila nakakalabas and medyo na-hook sila sa gadgets. So they don't speak a lot anymore the way that they used to, no? Because of, over screen time and a lot of gadget use.
Mm-mm. Tama, no? Parang in a way, medyo iba yung problems natin yun, mga concerns ngayon. Pero in a way, pareho rin, no? Na parang pre-pandemic, ito na rin pala yung concerns ng mga magulang na nakikita natin. Yes. Mm-mm.
Siguro, Doc, in related to that, parang may mga kanina nagtanong dito. So, paano natin actually mako-convince yung mga ibang parents na some might be still not so sure or in denial to have their kids checked. Kasi since we're talking about these problems that are very prominent up till now in our practice.
Doc
How do
Pabs.
you deal with that, Doc Pabs?
Well, siguro sa akin, napaka-importante sa mga parents natin. Una, kailangan munang maintindihan natin kung ano ba ang normal development, which is, yun yung I think yung mauunang topic natin. No? So once nalaman na natin yung normal development, kailangan i-acknowledge natin na kung merong huli sa development ng mga bata, then we have to be more proactive. So marami tayong mga developmental pediatricians or meron din mga screening na mga pediatricians na gumagawa ng screening. So I think that's a first step po, no, na i-acknowledge natin yung kanilang yung mga na-obserbahan natin. Kung may concern kayo about yung development, yung learning at saka behavior, then it's better to act now rather than later.
Agree ako dyan. Yung early intervention, wag natin kakalimutan talaga, no? Yes.
And Doc,
It's good that you mentioned yung normal development because that is a topic that is covered on our YouTube channel. Please check out the YouTube page. The link is on the chat box below.
It's important din no, for parents to talk to their pediatricians. Kasi di ba, lagi naman ang unang contact ng mga parents is their pediatrician. So, if ayaw nilang straight pumunta sa developmental pediatrician, there's always your pediatrician who you can talk to. You can talk to them about concerns and then move on from there. To yung sinabi mo, Doc Pab, screening, and then eventually, we'll see where that road takes us, di ba?
Yes.
Doc Tippy and everyone else, meron akong isang question dito na mas light naman. So, hi doctors, good evening. Any tips on those who aspire to become a DevPed someday? O, di ba? Lahat makaka-relate. Sige.
Sige, I'll start. Sa akin kasi, my interest to become a DevPed talaga started in college because I'm a physical therapist. So, I was early exposed to developmental pedia. So, I think, yun nga, parang kung if you know na what you want, then you plot na your course from there. So, that's why when I went to med school, nagpedia na ako kasi nga I want to go into DevPed. So, the earlier you know na what you want, the better.
Ako naman gusto ko i-share lang. Kasi when I was a resident, I met Doc Tippy na. So, siya yung DevPed namin dati sa Quirino. So, pero before hindi ko rin parang naisip pa na dito pala ako dadalhin. But having a child with ASD or autism, so nandito pala ako. So, ito pala yung pupuntahan ko. So, and I am happy na developmental pediatrician din ako. Thank you, Doc Tippy.
Oh, gusto ko sabihin na if you want to be a DevPed, makipaglaro po kayo sa anak ninyo. Marami po kayong matututunan, ma-enjoy nyo po siya, and it will help you also become a DevPed. So I think yun yung aking advice.
Speaking of kids, parang for me, yun nga, since you have kids, they're actually my best teachers when it comes to being a child advocate. Super dami natin matututunan sa mga kids natin.
Ang ganda naman ng sharing ng mga devs natin, nakaka-inspire.
Meron din tayong
Follow
sharing
your
sa
heart.
ating audience.
Follow your heart, totoo, Doc Koy. Follow your heart, yes.
Meron lang akong i-share from our audience, Doc Tippy. And this is for you. Sabi mo daw sa kanila, acceptance is the key and you should be an advocate for your child. So ever since daw, Doc, sinabi mo yan sa kanila, na tumatak na daw yun sa brain nila and it helped her and her children deal then siguro with the circumstances. And
Wow, nakaka-touch naman yan. Si Maricar yata yung nag-send no? Hi Maricar, thank you for sharing. At saka, thank you for remembering that, no? Kasi kailangan natin talaga tandaan. Tayo yung constants sa buhay ng mga anak natin, ano? So talagang we really need to be advocates for them. And when they're older, we want to teach them to be self-advocates as well, di ba? Kasi gusto natin parang, sila yun yung tutulong sa kanilang pag-actualize sa mga dreams nila and kung ano yung potential nila.
Okay, Doc, meron akong question from Facebook. So, pandemic ngayon, no? A lot of families and children are dealing with loss. Yung question niya, hello dear DevPeds, my husband just died last March. Hindi ko po masagot every time my boy asks. I'm not sure po kung may autism, yung anak niya. Ang question ko po, since wala na sa routine ni little boy, si dad niya, and the things they usually do, maaalala pa kaya niya yung mga activities nila together. So first, we are very sorry for your loss. Know that all of you are in our prayers. And ayan po, what do you think po, doctors?
Ang hirap naman ang tanong na to.
Medyo nasabi na ako eh.
Oo nga, pero yeah, we're one with Doc Pupo then praying for your family, no, and wishing that well, things have a reason then. Siguro ang una kong tatanungin is ano yung developmental stage nung anak niya. Kasi, di ba, it really depends on that, yung how we will explain and we have to match ano yung current level of language, of understanding ng anak natin. Kasi kung halimbawa, medyo bata pa siya and hindi niya maiintindihan yung mga abstract concepts, then baka dapat mas concrete din yung sagot natin sa kanya, or parang we can even use some imagery of halimbawa, daddy going to heaven and going parang resting in a garden, parang baka pwedeng ganun yung ano natin, ano. And then again, we need to acknowledge that our children will really need to go through grief and the grieving process in the same way that we are as adults are going through it then. So siguro kailangan din, okay, being a little more patient kasi again, it's a routine. Lalo na you have an awesome boy who's probably used to some routines and all na medyo maiiba, no? So again, yung our role as the parent who's here becomes equally important yung sa regulation din ng anak natin. Yan. Guys, you want to add?
Ako, Doc TP, add ko lang, parang since this is something na very difficult time for as a family. So again, no, support system is actually very critical at this point in time. So you can ask parang help or support, no, from, syempre hindi lang naman si daddy yung ano. So marami pa rin si lola. For example, this is also the best time for siblings to come in to, kumbaga, parang take parang charge din para at least mapa-feel niya sa little boy ninyo how loved he still is despite daddy being gone na.
I also think you can still continue on with the routines and then kayo naman yung gumawa ng activities na yon with him. Para din, diba, there's still memories of that activity and then syempre maalala rin niya yung dad and it will also be replaced with good memories or madadagdagan yung memories niya with doing those things with you. Tama rin yung, I think okay din yung kay Schultz yung mga siblings, they also have a role. So hindi lang naman parents kasi nga ngayong lockdown, diba? Lahat naman nasa bahay. So siblings can also help.
Yeah,
So,
I agree. Oo, I agree. No, we are with you, Mami Melanie, on this, and we would like to empower you as well. No, being a mom shouldn't limit you. No, kasi you keep on introducing the memories of his dad. That is your power as a mom. Okay, kaya yan, and you can do it. All right, para hindi niya makalimutan yung mga good memories.
And
okay,
also,
so thanks, Doc
May I
Boy.
just add, Doc, so sorry. Mommy Melanie, we are praying for you. Please don't forget to take care of yourself as well because you also need time to heal and you have to take care of yourself so you can also take care of your little boy better. So we are praying for you. Thank you for your question and for sharing with us your story. Thank you.
Agree with Coco. So again, self-care is also important. So meron lang question ulit dito. Doc, other doctors, any tips on how to convince more the parents or guardians who have parang little or may misconceptions pa rin about ABA therapy as opposed to other interventions? Ano mga take natin, mga doctors in the channel?
Well,
Nagkahiyaan.
Yes,
Well,
Doc.
sige, I will take the first Well, ang ABA therapy po is a very established program po, no? So it's not very specific for autism spectrum disorder. It also can address other developmental conditions. So ang importante po dito is maintindihan natin what is ABA ba? Ano yung applied behavior analysis? Now, in the Philippines, meron po mga ilan, very few lang ang talagang certified na ABA therapist. So importante po kasi na kapag you implement yung program ng ABA is we do it ng tama. So siguro yung part na yon we have to be very careful din. Now, at the same time, we also have to make sure na alam natin kung ano ba yung ABA. Kasi kung i-convince mo yung isang parent na mag-ABA, kailangan alam mo para saan ba yung ABA. Ano ba ang kinaibahan niya ito from occupational therapy and speech therapy. So siguro, dun muna ako baka may idadagdag pa ang ating mga ibang doctors.
Actually, when you talk about ABA, parang meron ng iba-ibang klaseng ABA, 'di ba? Meron tayo mga discrete trial or yung pivotal response. So, iba-ibang klase po yan. And ako tingin ko, it would really depend then on ano yung need ng bata. Kasi dapat we have to tailor fit, di ba, according to the needs of the child. Pero ang important sa parents, and I think yun yung gusto rin ipaalam ni Jester, is that meron tayong mga ganitong types of intervention that's available. And it's important for parents to know the different services out there. Diba? So, education actually empowers us, and it's important na yan, makikinig sa mga webinars or mag-search din tayo, tignan natin kung ano yung mga services na available in our community, no? Kasi ngayon, more and more, because of the awareness na nangyayari din sa mga communities, meron naman tayong mga available services, even online. So kahit na nandito po sa Maynila or nasa provinces, kumbaga we can all be connected through technology at this time.
Doc, gusto ko lang i-add na marami po talaga interventions para sa mga kids with special needs. Pero siguro ang kailangan nating tandaan bilang mga magulang, kailangan nating matutunan din na ituro sa mga bata yung tinuturo ng mga therapists ng mga anak natin. So we have to generalize the skills, no? Kasi maraming mga minsan parang magagawa ng bata pag nasa therapy center, pero pag nasa bahay, hindi. So parang may isip din natin bilang magulang na epektibo po ba yung ginagawa natin sa kanya. So we should learn din kung paano to gawin sa bahay.
Thank you, Doc Olive. Kaya lang, grabe, parang yung time natin, medyo overtime ng konti. So that signals actually our 50 minutes with Doc Tippy. And I know, medyo bitin, no? Maski ako bitin na bitin because it's so nice to be able to connect again with everyone and with all our colleagues. So, again, dahil dyan, kindly keep on subscribing, inviting your friends in like our FB, and definitely, like we kept reminding a while ago na maraming surprises in store for our viewers in the next months to come.
And for the winners of ang ating mga gifts, please wait for us to get in touch with you so that you'll know how you can claim your gifts or yung ticket na ninyo para sa 11th Malinyaw Convention natin.
Ayan, ako. So maraming salamat. Thank you to my dear colleagues. Thank you for joining us tonight. Natutuwa ako at nandito kayo to share this event with all of us. No? So thank you. There. Siguro mag-wrap up na rin tayo at this time. Nagpapasalamat ako kay Doc Shubs and kay Doc Jean for helping out in fielding the questions tonight. So thank you rin very much, no, to both of you. And syempre, abangan niyo po kami. Again, we have a lot of things for you the coming months. So journey with us, parang have fun with us. So abangan niyo rin po yung mga future chikahan natin na kagaya nito. So this is Dr. Tippy, a med mom. Thankful for special moments that truly matter to us. Remember that every moment is special and should be cherished. So stay safe, everyone, and take care.